Okay, so we're going to be talking about 1.01 functions, relations, maybe domain and range today. But number one says express this relation in the table below. So it's really easy, just pairing x with y. You see 3, 4, so pretty simple on that. 4, 6, 7, 9. We're going to try that out, hit submit. And that's it. So the green means the question is correct. Moving on to number 3. Okay, I'm supposed to find f of 5. So really what that means is wherever there's an x, I'm going to place a 36. So track with me just for a minute. See the x right here? Wherever there was an x, I just put a 5. That's it. So you can do these in steps, or you can just get the answer straight out. So you submit it, and they say, yes, you're on the right path, but they want it simplified. So you could do 25 minus 36, because 5 squared is 25. You get negative 11. Okay. So now they want us to plug in for 8. So that's going to be 64 minus 36. Should be 28. Are we clear on f of 8? Or do you want to see the steps? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. You good? You want to see it written out? Okay. Now f of 0 is really easy because this 0 squared is 0, right?
Yeah.
So what's the answer, guys? Good job. Okay, so now if we have this, what are the possible values for x rounded to 2 decimal places? So we need to show a little work on this one. Let's do that. So if fx is 11, then they want to know what x is, right? Now, what are the possible values for x? You see what I did? So wherever there was an fx, I just popped 11 in. Let's add 36 to both sides. Round that to 2 decimal places. So let me get a calculator. Square root 47. Plus 7, right? So we're going to have plus or minus 6.86. That's to 2 decimal places, so I'm going to make those squiggly lines. Yeah, 6.86. Now let's go type that in. There should be a plus minus button right here. 6.86. Give it a shot. It's okay if we get it wrong. So we can go back and figure it out. Okay, so that's question 3. Short assignment. Let's keep plowing through. Okay, they want us to evaluate when I plug in -3 and then add that to plugging in 4. So again, this one will take a few steps. In fact, I think I'm just going to do this on the computer because it takes a few steps. Okay, -3. So that's going to be 7 minus 4 times -3 minus x to the power. So x is -3 to the power of 3. So that's plugging the -3 in. Now I need to add in plugging the 4. 7 minus 4 times 4 minus 4 cubed. Okay, did I plug it in right? Okay, let me just check it and see. I plugged it in right. Now I'm going to go to my calculator. You can actually enter this in the calculator all at the same time. 7 minus 4 times -3 minus parenthesis -3 to the third power plus 7 minus 4 times 4, which is 16, minus 4 to the third power, coming up with -27. Okay, that's number 5. Okay, so we have this equation. This is a linear function, x plus 4y equal 20. Rewrite using function notation. So let's just solve this for y. So I'm going to get 4y equal -x plus 20. If I just take this x and subtract it to both sides, that's what I get. Let's just check it. Okay, so then to get rid of the 4, I've got to divide by 4 or times by 1/4 on both sides. And let's see if it'll accept that. And then they want us, looks like they want us to rewrite it using function notation fx. So wherever there's a y, let's just try this. Let's try and do fx and see what that does. Okay, they're probably wanting us to distribute. That's my guess. At this point, I would say that that's probably okay. So make it -1/4 x. We have to distribute this, right? So the 20 divided by 4 becomes 5. This becomes -1/4 times x. Well, let's just see. Let's just see what that does. Okay, so they accepted it. They wanted you to distribute that -1/4 through. Okay. Okay, now find f of 8. So let's just use this function right here. Wherever there's an x, we want to plug in an 8. So that's 1/4. Oops. Times -8 plus 5. Okay, are you with me so far? Gabriel, you good? Does it make sense? Wherever there's an x, I just replace an 8. Okay. Then this will be -2, right? -2 plus 5 is 3. Okay, moving on, question 9. Okay, complete the table. I'm not going to do this one because I have confidence in you. It's really easy. You're going to plug in -5 for x. You're going to get the y value and stick it here. Here, you'll just put the x value. Whatever answer you get for fx, you're going to put here. I'm skipping that one. I think it's easy enough that you can take care of it. Okay, so moving on to question 11. True or false? When working with a function, substituting a certain value of x into the formula gives only one value of y for that value of x. What do you think?
True.
Okay, let's read the hint. A function, when it is plotted, always passes the vertical line test. This means that the function always only intersects a vertical line at one point, regardless of where the vertical line is drawn. So what do you think, guys? True or false?
Oh, true.
Okay, true. Let's try true and see what it is. There it is. Okay, so let me just draw, let me expound on that a little bit real quick. So this is what they mean. You have some function, right? Yesterday we were working with quadratic functions. That's an x value. And because it's a function, I can only have one y value right here. Okay, that's it. It passes the vertical line test everywhere. It only hits one point. Now, if I had something that was not a function, like a circle, notice that this is not a function because it doesn't pass the vertical line test. Okay, moving on, number 13 here. All relations are functions. We're gonna say no to that. Which of these new statements are correct? Some relations are functions. All functions are relations. No functions are relations. So these two kind of contradicts, right? No relations are functions. That's false. So we'll hit submit. Okay, if you want more from this section, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? You can always read the textbook. Click on that little button that has like the lines on it, the circle and the lines, and you can find the textbook. So this was your 1.01 video lecture. Now I'm going to give you class time to do this, or if you don't have your computer, you can work on it at home tonight, okay, with the join code that you copied down for bell work. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.